Hey yo, I think a lot is like an upload for me. I don't bother going to YouTube studios and shit because I got not that much to say actually. What I got to say is thank God for the people who's around me and the people who's been helping me, and especially with this street voices from the street. Call it what you want. See, I got a bad habit of putting my cap to one side. It's gotta be straight, motherfucking. I don't know why the camera is so. The light is very, very bad, and apparently my lighting is very shitty on my this phone. But what I wanted to say is, I've been, I make these tour guides. I think you got the same shit in all the big cities and small, maybe it's not small cities, but you got to be a city like, this is not even downtown. You know, this is like. Actually, back there, there's a lot of new shit. There's buildings all over, man. It's like here. I went here for getting some peace in the city, and I'm at the train station. That was the only. Hey, I support Mass. Of course, Riley supports me, and I support Riley. It should be like that. Yeah, Riley. I'm just saying, I finished my work tour, and now I'm gonna go to my first gig. Gonna tell my story. Gonna get paid good. Gonna go home and sleep. It's the day after my birthday. It's my birthday, And the thing is, it's not that I'm gonna write a book. It is what it is. And the woman who already said yes, she's a licensed psychologist. I don't know what she is. She's something. Thank you, Riley. Thank you very much. And now this job, it's making me glad in another way that music is still making me glad. I'm still making music, but this is in another. This is like I'm literally writing contract for being there for years. I was just over in Copenhagen to see how it was running over there, and it had like over 10 years anniversary and shit. It was like we all knew. So when we went to Copenhagen and saw they were smoking weed and shit like that in the office, it was like, wait, it's a cool place, man. But it's a different places for different cities, I guess. I would laugh if we came up to the place we have our, where we got our office. So, as long as it's not in Danish, I understand you, Riley. It will be in every language because I told her that. I said to her, "Can you write in English? If I tell you what to write, can you write it without any spell?" And then she told me, "Mass, it's not that important with the spelling because we're going to send it to a motherfucker who's going to spell it right." So, yeah, we're going to get it. And I know a guy who's actually making books from Danish to English. It's one of my friends. I don't know if I want to do it pro bono. I don't know, but I can try. You know, can always try. So that's the news. I only wanted to give these news because writing a book, man, that's always been my dream. And to see that dream come true, that's like what the fuck. And like these uh, these people on this where I work, the street voices. I walk with ladies, old ladies. Like I walk with people from. I actually walked with some Freemasons. I didn't want to talk about it because I knew there would be a lot of them. What the fuck? I didn't know they were from Freemasons. They told me that after the tour. Actually, I didn't even ask people where they come from. I don't do that. I just ask, "Oh, how are you? Good? Are you all here?" And sometimes I get in front. They'll tell me who the fuck it is. I didn't know I was out with the Masons, Freemasons. That was kind of weird. I could but I thought it was like Lions Club or something like that because they wanted a tour too. So it's all kind of weird people, all kind of schools, nursing schools, tooth, dentists, tooth, teeth, tooth, dentists, and dentist schools and all that kind of shit. Social workers, all that kind of shit. Got to see, that in Denmark, even though you call it a welfare state, there's homelessness, there's junkies, there's a lot of drugs. I'm going with this biker in Copenhagen. I haven't met him yet, but I'm going to go with him because they said my story is much like his. So I want to listen to his story, because it's giving me. I heard a story from Copenhagen with a girl called uh, what the fuck is what? Yes. Misha, let's call her Misha. Sorry. How can I forget that name? It was such a cool name. You should go to the. You can't read this. You can't write this. It's too much for you guys. But hey, Mr. Two Fly, good morning, man. And the thing is, and I hope you're having a good morning, by the way. And thank you for the sun. It's not that sunny here yet. I hope it will, it will not get to my birthday. It's my birthday soon, and I'm actually suddenly after not worked as a musician for a while, being married and living that lifestyle, and suddenly being single, working, working every fucking day, and doing my shit, I'm just chill, It is what it is, and I'm glad, I'm not waking up. But the only thing, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not even getting there soon, but it is what it is. I don't care about the money. I'm in a good place. They take good care of me. Yeah. Your birthday is it of the 15th. It's it of the 15th. It's next week, I think, or something. Yeah. Yeah, it will be the next week and next Wednesday or something like that. I think it must be. Because they talked about it that there's Wednesday, Thursday, and I should do something. It is what it is. And what is it today? It's 7 days from now. Yeah, and then it's next Wednesday. Yeah, it is what it is. But hey, it's a murder bone. What's up? What's up, murder bones? The murder bones. Yeah. I hope you're good, murder bones. Hope you're good. Always nice to see good people, And I'm just chilling over, this fucking new job. It's like telling my life story to people and see the shock in their eyes when they hear, oh, is this really going on in Denmark? Is people getting their head blown off and shit like that? And I got the proof, I got receipts with me. So if they're like, oh, I don't believe that, then I have the proof, I just show the receipts. But it haven't been it haven't been necessary. Yeah, one time I had to show a little ass motherfuckers from a school that this is serious business, motherfucker. Don't get into this shit. It's a lifestyle with a lot of pain. I had a good music, and tell this too, but not too much about my music career, because that would be like then they would think, oh, he had a lot of nice life. No, just because you're on tour with a band, don't mean you're not fucked up on drugs. That's not even a fucking discussion. But today it's not that looked up on. But in the '90s, the more coke there was in the two of us, the better. We learned a lot about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I played with them like in 1980, fucking eight or something like that. And I remember they were crazy, and their guitar player, he died actually. He already died, and they had a new one with them. And that was this guy from. Yeah, it was a lot, but it was a lot of pain in the '90s. And my big guitar hero, he's now a teacher on. He's a professor in music on the university, but he's like 67 now, and I'm 51. What the fuck? What the fuck? The age is killing me. But now I got a job where I don't have to stand up on stages and play. But I have to stand on the stage anyway because somehow it's I take them to this place, and I show them this place, and I say, here we have a place in the toilet where a lot of thousands died, of an overdose. I'm going to show them this toilet. I'm showing them some places that's not nice, so they can see that Denmark, that this city, because I went to the mayor. He said, there's no homeless people here. I said, okay, okay, there's not. How come I know like 20? That cannot be true. And then he was like, totally like, "Brr," and we have a lot of discussion with these people, but we're getting houses and we're getting more and more and more buildings to us. Not to, I'm saying me, but I worked a life. I came out of the shit, and I've been out of the shit for a lot of years. But you see, there are still people I know, and that was nice for being in Copenhagen to see my colleagues. A lot of them were people from back in the days. We were like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And it was like my boss had said, it's like being to reunion with two jails or something like that. But Misha is her name, Misha or something like that. She was telling her story. Her parents was junkies. She was born in the worst Skid Row in Copenhagen. That's the worst place. Is called Vesterbro. It's a very hardcore place. And her story, man, it ripped off my teeth, and I was like, wow, what a story. So I don't want to end there. I just want to say I'm in a good place. Yeah, I always rock mine. I know, Simari Bones, you're good, good, man. Yeah, I'm loving that Yankee. Yeah, man, New York Yankees is the best, man. And I love the logo. I've always been. I bought it in black, but you couldn't see it, man. It was like that was a bad buy. But I'm gonna go out, and today I'm gonna go out, just chill, and I just been out working and playing guitar actually, because I play guitar on the tour. I just stop and I say, you want to hear a number of what I did when I was, when I did my thing? And they always, yeah, let's hear. And when I played Tennessee Whiskey last time. And I played it with a lot of soul. And I had an electric guitar with me. And they didn't know that because I knew the people. They were sitting where I had to play. And so I said, can you take care of my guitar? And to say that to an alcoholic, that is a pill popper, and still believing in it, I didn't give him the guitar, but I gave him the amplifier. He didn't sell it. I could play Tennessee Whiskey like a dream came true, because these people, they were just, man, that sounds good. And they were old people, and it was so nice. It's a very giving job because it's giving me some. I can rehearse, a number or two, and then I can go out playing in the weekend. I can do this hustle, but I can't hustle too much. Or the tax man will come after me. Tax man. But he is already after me, so it is what it is. It is what it is. That's my saying in that. I can't read what is. Yeah, thank you. Positive thoughts. That's right, Mrs. Fly, Mrs. Two Fly. And to me, man, you people are good people, and always work with good people, because good people give they give you some good energy, and I'm on that good energy right now. I'm on that energy that tells me, man, go out and do some good, and I'm thinking I'm going out and I'm going to do some good today. So even though it started as a bad day, my back hurt and everything hurts, but I'm just not 20 anymore, and I can't just. I'm not old. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, of course, I can't just jump out of bed and rah, 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 rah. I have to take it easy because my lungs are finished because I smoke too much, and I must admit that. But I do, and I just got into a course today for stop smoking. It's a course where you get all that nicotine shit on. So it's because my lungs were very bad for smoking all that. shit back in the days, you know. And you can cry a lot over what you did, but why the fuck should you? That's being a bitch. Do something with it, or just being a fucking bum. You know, not being a bum. That's like having cash on you all the time. I literally don't have cash on me right now, so I'm a bum. I live just down here. I don't need money right now. I have what I need. I have my Visa card. But that's not cash. I wanted to show some cash actually. I wanted to say because I actually laughed a little dog because our krone is worth 7.73. It's worth exactly the same as the euro. Then he said, why then it's because that's our way of dealing with the economy. It's not because it's not worth it. It's because that's our way of doing it. Because we could get euros too, but we said no. We didn't want it. Why should we when the krone is so strong? It's just as strong as the euro. So uh, I laughed at that. Why I laughed? Because I was shocked. Because I thought the krone was like, because 1 krone is like nothing compared to $1. So I thought that must be because no, it's got nothing to do with that. That's how you make it on the. It was a guy who told me he's a what do you call it? Like in Wall Street, he works with that shit. He's a broker. What do you call it? I don't know what you call this, but he's working with that shit, and he's literally working with that. And he told me, no, the current. Why are you saying that? I said because it's only worth like blah blah blah. And he said, no, that's not. You can't, man, you can't do it that way. Because I saw, then I told him, I just saw in Somalia, there was like, they were like weighing the money, like with a weight. Because, there's so many, it was like ridiculous what you got for $400. He had to take, a bucket, 2 buckets filled. Actually, it wasn't enough. So I don't know what you call that wheel, you go with the wheel on, so you could have a lot of money there. That was just fucking shit. I laughed my ass off. But guys, have a nice fucking day. Now we'll listen to music, smoke a cigarette, have some peace. Can you have a very good day? And I love you all, man. I just want to see some graffiti. I got to take some pictures for a friend. Have a good day. Peace.